In breaking and incredibly sad news, Mississippi College, a D2 school that's soon going to change name to Mississippi Christian University, has announced that they are cutting their football program and cites name, image, and likeness, or NIL, as the catalyst for their decision. Let's get into this and how it's going to affect the rest of college football and how we may see more like this coming in the future. Now, something I think is going to happen at all levels of college athletics all over the country is that institutions are going to decide they can't afford to pay student athletes with name, image, and likeness. They can't keep up in the NIL era, or they just don't want to get into the business of paying student athletes. And so cutting football from Mississippi College is a strategic decision of seeing where the landscape is headed and them not being comfortable going in that direction with those who choose to go in that direction. Basically saying, we're not going to do it. That is not the point of college athletics. We can't keep up, so we're just going to cut our losses here. This idea is going to seep more into college athletics, and I think a lot of schools are making some really tough decisions sooner rather than later, whether they want to prioritize football and really go all in on that and push their resources towards that, or if they want to have more well-rounded sports and go devote the resources to other sports. Mississippi College said that they're not going to pay their football players just to keep up, and I think a lot of schools either won't choose to pay their players or can't afford to pay their players. We have to remember, a lot of schools have been struggling for a long time, and the revenue that they make from a sport like football is going towards other sports to fund those other sports. So if schools have to take that revenue and pay their players, they're not going to be able to afford those other sports then, and it's going to be a serious problem for non-revenue sports as well. Trey Lamar, like myself, sees where this is going, saying, what about all the opportunities that will be lost for kids in the future who don't get a Power 5 scholarship? Wondering if kids are going to be a 4 or 5-star recruit just to play college football. Mississippi College apparently has one of the better financial situations in the state of Mississippi, and they have decided to cut football. So what about all these other schools that are competing, such as a Delta State at the D2 level, or Alcorn State or Mississippi Valley State at the D1 level? Are they going to be able to keep up? Are they going to be able to afford these sports? It's a serious question. And when he says this is an incredibly sad day for football and all the lessons that are learned through it, I think that's completely accurate. It is sad because not just for football, but for all sports, they teach a lot of life lessons. And that's a big reason a lot of kids go to college. So NIL, while it does help the rich get richer, it does help those top elite athletes at the high D1 level to get paid, rightfully so, for what they do. It's really going to seep down and affect those at the lower D1 level, D2, D3 level, and it's going to cause a lot of issues moving forward. Do you guys think that Mississippi College is just the first domino to fall in a lot of schools cutting football or other sports? Let me know in the comments. What do you think?